for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's Spider by NextGenTactics.com. This is Search and Destroy Rush Series Scrapyard Offense. This is my class and kill streak layout. If I'm not using this class, it's because I'm prestiging or I haven't unlocked something, whatever, and I've been using a few different secondaries like the Striker, my new best friend. Anyways, this is a B-side rush. I like to do this rush the majority of the time, and probably about 50% of the time you don't run into a soul on this side for whatever reason. They're either rushing up the middle, they're rushing towards A, or they're spawn camping like that guy that just dropped down that we go in and smoke as he's trying to climb up that ladder. Not sure why he didn't just do that in the first place, but whatever. So we see that our teammate with the bomb is going over towards A, so we're definitely going to come over here and try and help support the bomb plant. We see an enemy rushing over there. Smoke him. Nice headshot. Always love getting headshots. I think headshots come easier with Modern Warfare 2 than they did with the first one. So we get that guy out back, and the bomb planter's going in, and our other teammates coming in. So really, there are only three ways in, although there are two entrances on the side. Really, only three ways in. Two guys in there. I'm going to cover the back, and I'm just going to sit here because it's pretty much an unexpected spot to be in, especially if they're trying to come in and defuse the bomb, and we catch the last guy coming in there. So always keep an eye on your radar. Like I said, I mean, we did the B rush, but the bomb planter was going towards A, so you definitely want to come back around through the spawn and try and clear out the spawn area. So this time, again, we don't run into anybody. We have the bomb, and looks like our team is following us, so that's good. We plant a claymore. We've got good defense on our spawn side, and now they've come across. So I think we're in good shape here. So we got three teammates over on that side, so I'm going to come around towards the middle and see if we can't catch anybody coming over from A. And this is basically all we're doing here. So we catch a guy, and we're just sort of waiting. Again, if we start seeing teammates getting dropped, then we'll start moving over. But as it is, we're going to sit here for a bit, and we end up catching three guys coming over from A. So it's a good strategy, especially when you have, two or three teammates that are actually guarding the bomb. I mean, there's no sense having four guys just sitting over there, sort of doing nothing. So this is our A rush, and we plant a claymore on the side, and we check the other side, just in case you got guys rushing on defense. So we've got protection, we got protection on the one side. It's not likely they've rushed towards the back area at that point in time. We quickly check the other entrance to the side, which is further towards their spawn, and then we move up towards the target. And we just want to check very carefully, because usually, you might see a guy that's over by the that truck, behind the truck. And we like doing this. This is a tactic we use when the bomb target is kind of open. We just sort of scoot in there so that they can't see us. I mean, if there's somebody up there spawn sniping up on top of the ladder or that walkway at the spawn on the defense side, they're not going to be able to see us. And neither is the guy that's lying prone behind that truck. He's not going to be able to see us if we're prone and we just move ever so slightly towards the target to plant the bomb. And then we just sort of defend. Yes, we camp and we defend the bomb after it's been planted. So we don't have the bomb this time, but we're going to do the same thing as we did the last round. We plant the claymore, we come in here, we check the side. There's no one coming. Our claymore goes though, so I mean that's why we put it there, right? And we have UAV. There's a guy right out here, and the actual our teammate with the bomb actually came back across. It looked like he was going to B at the time. He came back across. We got two guys hiding in here. We're going to try and weed them out. There's still a guy, but he's further up, so we're going to go see if we can get this guy over towards B. So we catch him. There's another guy. Catch him as well. It's getting kind of boring. We're catching everybody, and we don't get the last guy. So, you gotta share the kills sometimes, right? Keep your teammates happy. Okay, another B-side spawn rush. And most of the time I will go B. I don't go down the center, just because the center creates a lot of problems. Even if you're going through the plains, the two plains, it's just a long way to the other end, and usually the guys on offense can get right in there as well. And if they've got assault rifles or red dots, up against my MP5K at long distance, I mean, they're going to win the majority of the time. So that's really why I don't go down the middle. And a lot of times you'll get grenades and semtex thrown down the middle as well. So that's really why I don't like going that route.
I'll stay in the rear here.
So we got guns coming into plant, looks like.
That's the way I like
it. And I love this spot right here. I usually plant a claymore. I can see guys coming out of the spawn, and I can see guys that are coming across in front of their spawn. I got the claymore to protect just in case he comes around, you know, at the target side, but then I know I have a teammate in near B, so, I mean, that's really unlikely to happen. So, you know, a key point, you always got to keep an eye on your radar and see where your teammates are at, because that'll help you. I mean, if you're defending an area, you know, you'll know where you don't really, the points of, the points that the enemies can come through, you know, you don't have to worry about some of those. I mean, if you have teammates that are located in those positions, then you don't have to worry about keeping an eye on that direction. You can keep an eye directly where we are keeping an eye right here, and that is on their spawn. So we've got two teammates over by B. The one has the bomb, so he's going to be planting any minute or any second now. And we're just going to stay in our defensive position. Again, we have a clear view of these two areas right directly at their spawn and in front of their spawn. And again, we still have a teammate that's over protecting the actual bomb, and now he's dead, so we're going to start worrying a little bit here. We want to take this guy out first, and then we're going to immediately get our asses back to the bomb, because we know there's a guy over here, and we catch him defusing the bomb. Again, keeping a close eye on our radar, and keeping track of your teammates as they die. You're looking on the radar to see where those triangles disappear from, those green and blue triangles, where they disappear from. And this is actually where we run into a couple guys that have rushed, and this guy's running away from us. I'm not sure why. He probably could have killed us if he was paying attention. But yeah, you will run into guys. I mean, I do that rush. I'll get in there right where they are. I mean, I position myself differently. You'll see on the defensive video. Apparently the last guy is cold-blooded, so we don't get him. Yeah, you'll see on the defensive video that I can get in there pretty quick, but my positioning is much, much different than they were doing. I mean, you know, their position was really, really bad, but I'll show you a very good spot to be in when you're on defense, and I catch guys coming through there all the time. Okay, so this is kind of the B-side rush. We don't actually go right through. We're throwing some semtex in here, and I don't think we actually make it through there. You want to try and actually drop it over top. So we're actually going down the middle, something, again, I don't really like doing. But it's been some time. Like, we're not actually rushing down the middle. So, you know, by this point in time, the enemy would have taken up positions if they were in the middle, and we could have come in and hopefully taken them out at their position. We see a guy going by here. He's got our clan tag on. He's not actually in our clan. And catch him with a stun. I mean, we're fairly well behind him. And there's a claymore there. We're going to shoot it out, I believe. We're the last one left as well. So we're going to take up our typical position over by B. And again, this is a pretty good defensive spot when you're alone as well. I mean, it's hard for guys that are coming through that spawn area to actually see you. So it's one-on-one. We're going to take our time here. Again, you know, there's no need to go crazy. There's no need to run your ass off all over the map one-on-one. I mean, it's just sort of pointless. So we're just going to sit it out a little bit. I mean, hopefully, you know, we're thinking, has he realized that we killed his teammate over here? I mean, he should realize. And we actually see... Oh, we don't see him yet. We're actually going to plant the bomb. And then go back to our position. So we go back over here. Now he's got to be heading over here. And we actually see him across the way there. But we're not going to take a shot at him yet, just because he's such a long distance. We don't know what kind of weapon he has, and he's getting, I mean, he's hitting us. So we're going to try and come around, avoid a direct confrontation. We need time to heal as well, just because we were wounded. And he's probably already gone past. Sounds like he's firing at something. No, I don't think it's us. And we see him coming in there, so we're going to give him a little bit of time, let him get comfortable. and then we're going to come in, smoke them, and get a headshot. So that's our Scrapyard offense. For more tactics and strategies, visit www.nextgentactics.com. I'm Spiderbite, and that's it. We'll see you again.